الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم فسقى لهما ثم تولى إلى الظل فقال رب إني لما أنزلت إلي من خير فقير فجاءته إحداهما تمشي على استحياء قالت إن أبي يدعوك ليجزيك أجر ما سقيت لنا فلما جاءه وقص عليه القصص قال لا تخف نجوت من القوم الظالمين قالت إحداهما يا أبت استأجره إن خير من استأجرت القوي الأمين قال إني أريد أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي هاتين على أن تأجرني 8 حجج فإن أتممت 10 فمن عندك وما أريد أن أشق عليك ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين قال ذلك بيني وبينك أيما الأجلين قضيت فلا عدوان علي والله على ما نقول وكيل صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين فسقى لهما ثم تولى إلى الظل. This ayah we read last night as well, that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, when he fed water to the animals of these women, ثُمَّ تَوَلَّى إِلَى الظِّلِّ, then he retracted to a place of shelter or shade, فَقَالَ, and said, رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٍ, said that, O my Lord, I am very much in need of whatever goodness you send down to me. Hazrat Thani has written that Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was in need of a handful of dates at that time. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam was hungry for 7 days and he was looking for from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all he needed was a handful of dates. And from this he has written that whatever need we might have, we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be it small or big. And second thing is that we should never turn away in arrogance from the blessings and bounties of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is a sign of arrogance that one might say that I do not need worldly things from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, things that feed me, things that things of clothing, things of shelter. All of these are humanly needs and they are part of us being slaves and dependent upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we should not shy away and we should ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we should not say that we do not need these things. This is not a sign of piety, this is a sign of arrogance. فَجَاءَتْهُ إِحْدَاهُمَا تَمْشِي عَلَى اسْتِحْيَاءٍ, then one of the two women came to him, تَمْشِي عَلَى اسْتِحْيَاءٍ, walking with haya, walking bashfully. قالت, she said, إِنَّ أَبِي يَدْعُوكَ, and the way she talked with him was that she covered her face and she talked with her Musa alayhi salam, إِنَّ أَبِي يَدْعُوكَ لِيَجْزِيَكَ أَجْرَ مَا سَقَيْتَنَا. So the style of the Quran is that only it mentions the instructional parts of the story, but the background here is that these women went and told her Shu'aib alayhi salam. These were the daughters of her Shu'aib alayhi salam most likely. Some ulama have differed in opinion about this, but most ulama agree that this was her Shu'aib alayhi salam, because in Madian the Nabi was her Shu'aib alayhi salam. And her Shu'aib alayhi salam said that this person has done goodness to us, so we should repay him. So one of the daughters, went back to Musa alayhi salam and said, Inna abi yad'uka liyajziyaka ajra ma saqaytana. My father is calling you so that he may give you a reward for watering our animals. Falamma ja'a, Musa alayhi salam went with her, and the way he went with her was that on the way he said that needlessly I don't want to lay my gaze over a woman, so you walk behind me and from behind keep on giving me directions to where your house is. Falamma ja'a, the other thing that is mentioned is that Musa alayhi salam did not have any intention of getting any reward from him. He did it for servicing the humanity, the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter how high we become, we should not shy away from helping others. And Musa alayhi salam, when he was told that it is an arrangement from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that something that he did without intending for reward, now he's being called to give reward for it. Now it is permissible, even if we do something without looking for reward, if without our design, without our plan, we get reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is allowed to accept it. That is why Musa alayhi salam went with this daughter who was calling towards the father. Another thing is that look at the beauty of how she called her Musa. She said, Inna abi yad'uka. She did not say, I am calling you or let's go. She said, my father is calling you. This is the way of noble women, decent women, that they do not invite any man. All sorts of communication interaction is through their adults, their parents or their caretakers. فَلَمَّا جَاءَ, so when Hazrat Musa alayhi salam reached him, وَقَصَّ عَلَيْهِ الْقَصَص, and told him his story, قَالَ لَا تَخَفْ, Shu'aib alayhi salam said, لَا تَخَفْ, do not fear, نَجَوْتَ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ, you have been delivered, you have escaped from the wrongdoing, ظالمين, transgressors. And in Madian, the Fir'aun's rule did not extend. قَالَتْ إِحْدَاهُمَا يَا أَبَتِي, one of the daughters said, Ya abati, O our father, O my father, istajir, give him employment, hire him. Why is the daughter telling the father that hire him? Because the daughters have seen, and this is mentioned, Inna khayra man istajarta al-qawiyyu al-amin, they have seen that this person is qawi and amin. And these are the two things that should be looked for before giving somebody a role. Number one, are they capable of it? Number two, are they honest? Do they have integrity? These are two things that Hazrat Maulana Mufti Shafi Sahmatullah has written, that rarely are they given any importance to. When our governments give roles to people, they are based on education ministry is given to the friend, and politicians do all sort of things. Railways is given to a person who does not ever know how rails work, how trains work. So this is all based on how close of how loyal to a person they are. No, do they have integrity and honesty, and are they capable? The first thing, are they capable, and then do they have honesty? So the daughter is saying that, Ya abati, O our father, O my father, hire him. Inna khayra man istajarta al-qawiyyu al-amin, the best man that you can hire is someone who is strong and trustworthy. The daughter is recommending this because they knew that they are growing and they are becoming adults, or they have become adults, and now it is not appropriate for them to go out and do these things out in the society. That is why they are recommending to their father that hire someone to do this. Qala, Shu'aib alayhi salam said, Inni uridu an unkihaka ihda ibnatayya hatayni ala an ta'jurani thamaniya hijaj. Shu'aib alayhi salam, the father, he said to Musa, I wish to marry to you one of these two daughters of mine on condition that you act as my employee for 8 years. فَإِنْ أَتْمَمْتَ عَشْرًا فَمِنْ عِنْدِكَ, then if you complete 10 years, then it is from you. It is basically a gift from you. If you want to complete the 10 years, it will be out of your own will. وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَنْ أَشُقَّ عَلَيْكَ, and my intention is not to put you in any trouble. سَتَجِدُنِي إِنْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ مِنَ الصَّالِحِينَ, in this contract of employment, you will, inshallah, God willing, find me one of the righteous and one of the easygoing people. I will not trouble you with the employment, I will not burden you with too much work. Hazrat Musa alayhi salam agreed and said, Qala dhalika bayni wa baynak, this is a pact, this is done between me and you. Ayyam al-ajalaini qadaytu fala udwana alay, whichever of these two terms, 8 years or 10 years, I fulfill, fala udwana alay, then there will be no claim upon me. So I either do 10 years, either I'll do 8 years, there will be no claim from you. Wallahu ala ma naqulu wakil, and they made Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a witness over what was being said. So they made this pact, and this is how Musa alayhi salam got freedom from the Fir'auni people and got the company of another Nabi of the time, and he stayed in service to Hazrat Shu'aib alayhi salam for this term. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يعز من عاديت ولا يذل من واليت. نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذين هم أهلك وخاصتك. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.